it must be realized by the world that Putin is a war criminal, but it must also be realized that he is actually sponsoring terrorism and is directly motivating terrorism, as is the Russian Orthodox Church, in a desire to grab land. Both are functioning as political entities, both are part of dying dynasties, and both are seeking gain. One is seeking gain of fame and a place in history, and the other is seeking financial gain. Both are terrorist, and this must be acknowledged. People have thought of Iran as being a terrorist nation or a terrorist state. People have thought of Syria as a terrorist state. But as rogue as these states may be, they may be far less dangerous than Russia is at the moment, or that which you would call Russia. For Russia is seeking to cling to the ancient past, and it is seeking to use terrorist activity. What the world is failing to recognize is that this terrorist activity is not just threatening the Ukraine. It is not even just threatening the former nations that were a part of the old Russian Empire. No, it is threatening the entire world, and not just the world order. Think about what these terrorist activities and this war is truly threatening. It is threatening the stability of markets. It is threatening supply chains. It is threatening the energy distribution throughout the world. And while European nations may at the moment think, oh, it's not going to cause us any grave problem, it is certainly going to cause higher prices throughout Europe. But we can tell you now, it will cause starvation. It will cause famine. It will cause disease and death throughout parts of Asia and the African nations. Yes, because Russia is a distributor of grains, and because the Ukraine is a distributor of food, there will be massive starvation and massive disease as a result of the terrorist activities taken by Putin. Now, when we speak of terrorism, most people think of religious fanatics. But we tell you that the Russian Orthodox Church is just as much a sponsor of terror. But in some ways, they are far more evil than the terrorist you have come to think of as being fanatical. The Russian Orthodox Church is more evil than such things as Al-Qaeda. You say, how can that be? We tell you simply that some of these people, as disturbed and deranged as they may be, they are acting on beliefs. They are actually acting on ideals. But The Russian Church is acting for one reason and one reason only: to sponsor terror. And that is acting on the principle of a land grab to regain old canonical areas because it has lost the finances that is coming in from those areas. So it is not even about religion. It is not about true belief. It is not about the fact that they believe this is part of their empire. No, they don't care about any of that. All they care about is the fact that their finances are dwindling and they want more land. They want more church members. They want a larger area. They want to reclaim areas that are no longer theirs. That is just pure greed. Pure greed leading to death and destruction. So, we tell you this: Putin is a war criminal. Putin is a terrorist. And the Russian Orthodox Church is sponsoring terrorism and sponsoring war criminal activities. Thus, it is not in good standing with God. It is the absolute epitome of sinfulness. It is the sacrifice of Molech that they commit, the killing for no reason. So, now you have been warned. Now all of Europe has been warned. All of the world has been warned. You have a choice. You can either deal with these people who are functioning as government and church illegitimately, as if you think they deserve to be dealt with as governments and churches, or you can deal with them as what they are: rogue terrorist organizations. We leave you with blessings and with peace. Peace be with each of you.